Hi guys, so I'm going to show you how to do a double exposure technique. This is just one way to do it. As with Photoshop, there are a million ways to do the same thing. So this is just one way you can do it. So I want you to have this photo of this guy and then a second one of the mountain. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this background. So I'm going to remove the background. And then you can see now it is transparent and it has made a layer mask. Then I'm going to go to the mountain photo and do Control A, Control C, then Control V. And then this is layered on top. Then I'm going to turn down the opacity a little bit on it. I'm going to hit Enter. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. So Control minus. And then I hit Control T, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this picture because I want the clouds to be in his face. Like that. And then I'm going to hit Enter. And then I'm going to put the opacity back up. So now what I want to do is mask out this mountain layer with the same shape as the guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here. I'm going to hold Control, and you see how it has the shape of the man right here. So now I'm going to click on the mountain layer and click down here on my layer mask. You can also click here. And so now it made this cutout of the man in the mountain, which is pretty neat. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this layer, drag it down and make a copy, and stick it on top. So now I have this little sandwich. So I'm going to now go here. So this is the blending mode on the layer. So another like cool button you can mess around with. And we're going to go to soft light because that's going to do the effect I want. You can mess around with other ones, but some of them won't show the layers like we're going to do. Alright, so now I have this here. So I'm going to go back down. I'm going to click on the layer mask. So remember, black is hiding, white is making things show up. So white reveals, black conceals. I think that's what it's called. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a brush. So my brush is up here. My brush settings are here at the top. So opacity is how see-through it is. So right now it's not see-through at all. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. And then hardness is how crisp the edge is. So I want this to be pretty fuzzy. So I'm going to make it at 0%. And then I want to paint black. So I want him to show up here. So I'm just going to kind of do a line. And since my opacity is at 70%, it's showing up pretty good. So remember, his shirt is black. But if that's like, well, I want to blend it more, what I can do is turn it down. And then you have to just keep clicking and it shows up more. And then you can see what's going on in your layer mask right there. So I'm just going to switch it to white, and I can kind of go back and forth on how much of him I want to show. I can control. I'm on a Mac, so it's command. I can kind of like blend that. And that is Control plus. And then if I want to go back and have him show it, like maybe I don't want that right in his face. Maybe like this. Alright, and then let me Control minus. I'm going to go to the white. I'm actually going to turn this up a little bit. And I want those clouds to show, so I'm just going to actually, I'll probably take some of that out. So it's kind of like you just go back and forth until you get it the way you want. The purpose of putting this layer on top is so he shows clearer. It's just a different effect. Sometimes you don't need to put that on top. That's just the way I learned with this tutorial. So I'm going back to black, kind of get rid of that. And again, go back and forth as much as you want. So now we're going to make a background color, and we're going to pick this blue so it blends in really nice. So I'm going to click on this bottom layer, and I'm going to go to this little half and half. I'm going to click it, I'm going to go solid color, and then this pops up with a color picker. So I can pick a background color. I kind of like the darker, and it will match. Like I could even pick green if I wanted to. So it'll pick whatever color you want from your picture. It's pretty neat. And I'm going to go okay, and I'm going to drag this to the bottom. Alright, and then if you want to kind of mess with it still, just go back to this layer mask. You can kind of play around with it, but now remember that blue's going to show up underneath. So if I would have picked green, that green would show up underneath. And then that's it. So I'm going to save it. So I'm going to, since I'm completely done, I'm going to flatten the image. I wouldn't do that if I still wanted to work on it. I'm going to go File, Export As, pick a JPEG. The quality doesn't really matter too much because I'm just making sure you did it right. And then export. Then turn it in. Make sure you save it where you can remember where it's at. Then turn it in. Good job.